And then moving on towards game 3 first half, we're gonna be seeing Alf's gonna be subbed in for Aka, and for the survivors here, it will be a Ench Priestess, who is this again? The Barmaid and the Mercenary. Now for Alf's band, he banned Seer and Batter first to respect Oniske, and then Anti-Courier, because Oniske means harasser. Let's not forget about this. So coming out as a geisha, getting rid of all the harassers and respecting, well, I mean, you could say it's respecting and you could say it's smart decision, but for me, I would say more or less he could have just let Batter come out. I would say more or less he could have just let Batter come out. But for Alf coming out as as geisha right here, we're gonna have A4 coming out as Mercy, double flywheel on Barmaid and Enchantress, and of course Priestess running dash. What does Priestess have once again? Oh yeah, Priestess has the window speed boost there, so it kind of works out for both parties there pretty darn well. And then for Alpha we have Trump card and Detention, so more or less this, well, I mean, if we run Excitement Geisha first, it wouldn't be a bad choice, but it seems like it's going to be a 60-second cooldown there on Alpha for a blink. Then let's see the Persona trait. Trump card Detention with Addiction, 1 stack of Rage, Berserker, and Wanted Order. Now then, in towards the game we go for MZ here. MZ seems like he'll become the first chase of the Barmaid. Barmaid being first chase shouldn't be too bad. I mean, like, as long as you get a hit and you're within a reasonably well containment area, you shouldn't be too darn worried about, you know, getting that Dublin back up. Especially even if it's against a geisha, you shouldn't be too worried. And then with MZ getting stuck there a little bit, I think there was a little bit of a look back problem, or maybe just hand nerves problem there. But with the first doubling here being drinked up, with this with that doubling, well, not doubling, with that butterfly coming out, just simply will just allow MZ to fully heal. But getting dash over right there. No, the flywheel coming out here immediately as well. Very beautifully done by MZ, anticipating everything here from the geisha. But once again, MZ will still, well, there is still a butterfly there, but MZ didn't really pick that up. We're still trying to play mind games here as much as possible. This is beautiful mind games played, but Alf said to himself, 3rd time's the charm, we've got the normal hit. Now for MZ, he didn't really have a chance to get his second doubling up, but even though I feel like if you get a second doubling up, this may just end up as a blink downing scenarios like that. Oh, Blink has been forced right here. 90-second containment time. That's very good. Honestly speaking, it is very good. There's nothing we can, you know, argue about that at all. But like with the Lawn Portal being there as well, Oniske may be actually forced to, no, they're not forced, but like for A4 here, she needs to be careful to not get forced rescue, especially in areas like this in which, oh, Oniske is coming for the backdoor rescue. Okay, we're trying to give tinnitus here, but we also need to be careful as well. Wait, why did we crouch there? So it's a double hit. Oh, Tram assisted. Oh, actually, if Tram didn't assist, Mercy would have gotten a no damage rescue. Oh no, I just realized stun. Very nice stun. Very nice portal there, and it seems like we're able to take the Lawn Portal. But here's a problem with taking the Lawn. Oh, Tram assisted the survivors this time. Wait a second. This time, right? The good thing about this is you're able to heal the Barmaid up on time now. Because if it wasn't for the portal, Alf would have just immediately hidden the Barmaid and then go for it, right? But because of that Tram and that portal there, ooh. Oh, Tram really changes the game so much, doesn't it? Such a... What was the... Okay, that Oreo scared me. Ah, Barmaid, you ran back the other way. Ah, Barmaid, we're gonna have MZ, no flywheel in 2 seconds. A little bit unfortunate, but... Accelerated decoding is gonna start in 20 seconds. Priestess, it's better for Priestess to be upstairs than downstairs. It is, and probably better for us to sell here as well, is what I would like to say. But a wanted order on Priestess right now, that's not good. That's really not good. So Priestess is kind of forced to stay at that location. Oh no, I don't like the jump down scenario there, cause like you should have went towards the window. Right, and let me tell you why. The moment you get through that window, even if Geisha comes down on you, you have a portal, you can portal immediately, and it's basically a launch stun, which allows you to basically go to basement if you want to rescue, but I wouldn't recommend that. We also do see that Ench wanted to go into rescue, but Oh, no, the thing is, wanted order was on him, so his location was bad, right? If wanted order wasn't on him, fair enough. But the moment that wanted order was on him, Alf could see everything. So it's either they didn't know this, which is a very rookie mistake, especially in tourney side, or they just completely given up. I don't know. It can't be both. It can only be one. This is what we call an exclusive OR scenario in computer science, in which you can only have one case and not both cases. So it's like saying in a restaurant you can have a steak or a lamb chop, but you can't have both. Anyways, moving back on towards the game. Sorry, that just went off topic. Moving back towards the game, we did manage to finish off 3-ish cipher machines, and there's 2 left. But with these 2 cipher machines left, one of them is currently being not employed, but like, how do I say? I've got what the word is, but like, one of them is being counted by Geisha, but not getting that double back loop on towards Geisha there from Goguma's side. It will be a 3-man guarantee elimination right here. Wow. Wow. So more or less, well, what happened here is we will dash in here immediately to look for Oniske, but Oniske gets that pallet stun right there, which is very nicely done, and of course having a stun there as well. But chasing after Oniske here would be the right choice. Reason number 1 being the fact that Oniske doesn't have big harsh, but we don't know if Alf knows this or not, but Oniske really doesn't have big harsh, and meanwhile there is still, oh, beautiful flywheel. Meanwhile there is still there is only 40% cipher machine remaining, to be honest with you. But we do have trump card as well if we want to kick a cipher machine, but I don't think that'll be necessary, because if Alf just continues to chase after Oniske, but Alf won't, you see. Alf knows that Oniske is hard to chase, so there's no point in chasing after Oniske. There just isn't. It's an enchantress after all. Getting that normal hit on towards mercenary right there. Okay, we are currently looking at the cipher machine here once again. But even if you TP back towards Oniske right there, I wouldn't really recommend it from Geisha's POV. But if Geisha can, she can definitely butterfly through that mini gap between the buildings there. And you can immediately see, oh, sees the cyber machine shaking right there. Oniske is right at the side, but this is a 2-stack enchantress right now. So even in scenarios like this, it may not just, oh, very nice sidestep. Oniske, that's the 2nd stun right there. Wow. But with this normal hit being registered on towards the survive, well, I mean, flywheel came out, and it seems like Alf didn't realize that this enchantress doesn't actually have anything to use on their hands. But we do see enchantress completely opening a new cipher right now. Mercy does have 3 elbow pads. So hey, what was that elbow? Why did that cancel out? Wait a second. There's no way A4 is lagging though, right? We are in the stadium. Like, they're both in the stadium right now. What? Wait, I'm coming. I'm going back. I'm going back. Okay. Look bottom left hand side. Look bottom left hand side. Elbow. Oh, he got stuck. They got stuck at the obstacle in front of them. No. Okay. Back to where we were. So that's a hit then on towards A4. Enchantress does have triple stacks. We are going to chair. I guess chairing Mercy here would be fine if Akka felt like there's no point in going anymore, because like playing the long game is just annoying for him, I guess. Well, I mean, especially with the fact that he has such a big vantage point right now. But anyways, does Alf see where Oniske is the main question. We are looking from the side right now towards the inner depths of middle, but with tonight is popping out right here and the dot showing where Oniske is. Oniske is at quite a bad area, so we're gonna get a triple stack on, but with that triple stack being used, you may be able to rotate towards a safe area, but you can only play around here right now, in which flywheel has been used, and I've got the palo overhit. And then let's move on towards poor lads. Let's move on towards second half, in which Sibun, well, I think Romy will come out for second half game 3 if I'm not wrong, but moving on. Then let's see, Romy coming out as Naya. Naya wouldn't really be the best survivor, well, not survivor, the best hunter to use to get a 4-man elimination, unless you're YMM or Donex. but Nayad wouldn't really be the best for 4-1 elimination. Yeah, for this game, of course, we are not going to ban Seer, which is highly understandable because banning Priestess and forward first is kind of priority, especially for Romi's Hunter pool when he needs a 4-1 elimination. But the only thing we can pray for is that Seer makes a big mistake. Right, but anyways, moving on towards round 3, second half we go. Romy coming out as 9 here. We are able to see Soba immediately, but even if you throw this Harpoon out right now, seems like we are actually not going to go towards Soba, but straight towards middle, in which where the Mercy and where Nyan is. For our Seer right now, rotating in straight towards the corner house, or in which I would like to call Shrine, we are going to be able to take the Harpoon back though, and looking down to get as much Hunter's Instincts as possible. I guess more or less for the time being. They're not decoding for now, but Toy Merchant is getting catapults ready for the survivors here to use. Now for Seer himself, he knows that Toy Merchant did deploy down a catapult, but for Romy, their main objective is not to get anything, but also to get the Seer's Owl out. But with Seer's Owl out being deployed out right here, it's not going to be good, you see, because like not only are you in a really bad area to play around in, you also can't make a big puddle here. With dash type of Harpoon being thrown out, I would say more or less. Wait a second, we can blink out here, but even if we blink out here, it'll be a flywheel. Flywheel. Can we got the flywheel out now. Then charge attack Kish. Charge. What we okay, we're gonna body block, but the block didn't come through. Oh, the Harpoon went straight through the Toy Merchant, surprisingly. But even with this, right, we cannot forget about the variable. Who's the variable? The batter. Batter is currently the unknown variable this game, because the moment batter comes in, you don't know what will happen to you. Because batter has flywheel, so Hamitu can basically get dash 10 seconds in, and like Harpoon time is 15 seconds. Well, not Harpoon time, puddle time is like 15 to 20 seconds. So like even if you get the full Harpoon back, it's not like you're gonna stay in the air for like 20 seconds. And like with one flywheel there, you should be able to buy enough time for yourself to buy 20 seconds for free against a Nayad. So batter is our unknown variable right now, which is the biggest issue. But for Sobat here as well, he's trying to decode, but also at the same time it's going to be permalocked, which is good for the survivors, because now they can get a no damage rescue. Well, not a really a no damage rescue, but that's a before half rescue. Can we get a body block? We didn't get a body block. That's fine. Where's batter? Is batter nearby right now? Batter is nearby. Hamid Gurney in middle right now. We're trying to lock the Cypher Machine as well near balcony, but with Nyan staying at middle and batter having like, batter literally has 4 pallets here to use, but it seems like, oh, we got a second hit right there. That may seem bad, but I do understand from Romy's side, he needs it. But with this Harpoon being thrown out, I'm gonna make a huge puddle here, so Hamitu can't do anything about it. But we need to make sure with this in mind as well. For Romy, they did. Oh wait, batter is just on the side. The distance is long, isn't it? But for Seer, I think always Seer has an L. Oh right, I forgot. Seer counters Nayad, doesn't he? I still never understand it. Seer, 96, 99, 99. The moment the Harpoon comes back, no Harpoon. We're anticipating for our Harpoon. But little did we know it was actually a dash. But like, see now, this is what I mean. Batter is the unknown variable. Batter basically bought 30 seconds for free. Well, he's about to buy 60 seconds now, but he basically bought 30 seconds for free right now. And it's also including the fact that batter can harass again right after this. Dorisu is currently the one who's decoding who is the Weeping Clown right now. Weeping Clown more or less, nice tosh, and Sobash, oh wait, never mind, it's eliminated. But it's a tie game, they only need a tie, so they don't really, well, they only need a one-man escape, so they really don't need like much. With accelerated decoding being started off here as well, batter Cypher Machine should be finished pretty darn fast as well. But for Dorisu right now, if they think that it's gonna be full-on chase on Dorisu, they probably know themselves as well that like, they probably know themselves as well just to pop the Cypher immediately after, you know, after Dorisu gets a hit or something. But with the first dash here immediately and a beautiful flywheel out, we are able to get that dash in, so there's no way Nayad gets that hit right over there. It's basically an in your dream scenario, because they just move faster than Hunter, sadly. We're gonna get a harpoon. Harpoon. Who's the harpoon looking for? The harpoon looking for batter right now. The Cypher Machine at 71%. But if you're gonna chase after a batter with flywheel and a ball on his hands, that ball probably will be recycled so much to the point that you would never expect it. Right? Because the only reason that batter opened ratio was to get that pallet speed boost. That's about it, to create more distance. 0.1 second or 1 second is a second. A second is a second in this game, sadly. Well, I mean, not sadly, but it's kind of just a concept of the game overall. But seeing this side as well, we got the normal hit on towards batter, very nicely done. But look at the Cypher Machine progress now, it's currently at 71%. Breaking the pallet is not bad, because even if you loop around the pallet, it'll take around the same time. But with a teleportation on towards Dolisu here once again, Toy Merchant opening that 74% Cypher Machine. Dolisu still does have like a dash to use. Meanwhile, Soba has a pocket watch on her hand, so Soba can just throw out that pocket watch somewhere towards middle, in which Dolisu can just in a nutshell, he can just dash towards the oh no, they open immediately. Did Dolisu put it down? No, he didn't. There's no point, I guess. I mean, if they wanted to trim on escape, fair, but with Dolisu, that's going to be immediate rocket pull. We're going to cancel it right there. Slow debuff and a movement speed was on towards the... Ooh, dungeon is quite far away. Bit unfortunate, but it is quite far away. We are going to get that first pallet down, second pallet down, but with nothing left on this guy's side. Let's congratulate the win here for Japan then. Japan's going to move on towards the finals. And I will end the commentaries here for today. I'm a little bit more chill today because I'm telling myself to not be an idiot when I'm commentating. Right, and do it as a professional commentator, as professional as I can, let's say. But Dorisu's really just playing around here. I think he's just waiting for a speed boost here to use. Okay, speed boost there used. Is he able to get towards the dungeon, I wonder? I think he actually may be able to get towards the dungeon. Wait, we're being double looped. Oh, we're being double looped. Wait, flywheel. Wait a second. Oh, no flywheel. Ah, well, that's fine, I guess. Moving on towards second half we go. Well, no, never mind. I'm stopping here for today, lol. I was